let's continue.
You had a question.
On a roll.
Questions.
What do you mean? What questions?
Abloh.
So why?
No. Wait. First, introduce the whole situation. So your girl.
Oh, so I was talking to my girl the other day. She was trying to explain Virgil Abloh to me because I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And her explanation was that he brought streetwear to fashion, and that's why he's a thing, which I didn't understand. Like, I was like, why do you get to design Drake's new plane? I don't get it.
Yes.
Why? Right? And then I still don't get it because I'm like, well, didn't other people do that already? Other people did the streetwear and high fashion thing? Or
I think Jeff.
He was.
Well, Jeff is the fashion correspondent.
Nah, I'm nothing like that. He was just.
Isn't this from Jeezy?
No,
that is the new Yay.
This is just some cheap H&M shit.
No, that's the same.
It's some H&M shit. Don't do this.
Yeah, it's similar.
No, Abloh was just there at the right time. Let me say it like that, very, very bluntly.
What do you mean by that?
Somehow at this moment in time, streetwear is like at maybe one of its highest peaks. Same with hip hop, in tandem, of course. So at this moment, I think a lot of streetwear brands were becoming high fashion, and high fashion brands were thinking, okay, we are a little bit out of date. We need to be updated in some kind of way. How do we do that? We get somebody from streetwear to come in and do our shit. Who is available? Virgil Abloh. He was one of the biggest names in streetwear fashion, or still is at that point, especially when he did the Nike stuff, the Nike shoes and all that. The whole collaboration, and then they just snatched him up. Louis Vuitton basically said, "We want you."
Wasn't it Pyrex first, and then he got contacted by Louis Vuitton, and then he started Off-White.
No, he did,
or in tandem.
No, he first did Pyrex, then Off-White, and then
fashion correspondent,
some Nike shit. He did some the Nike the 10 collection.
Yeah, with the Off-White.
Yeah, with Off-White.
Yeah,
and then. At around that time, he started doing the Louis Vuitton stuff.
Well, I thought I saw an interview where he explained that he had the Pyrex first. Okay, the Pyrex was a hype, and it had to do with supply and demand, that situation.
That's the whole game with street.
Yeah, most definitely. And after that situation, he started working at Louis Vuitton, or like in that period. Off-White was created, and his collaboration with Louis Vuitton.
No, it's mostly like him and Kanye did internships at these high fashion places. So I think that was around that time.
Yeah, okay, maybe that.
They were still doing. Kanye was doing his Yeezy stuff and the shoes and the clothing, all that kind of stuff, and he was doing the Off-White stuff.
How you a superstar? You gonna do an internship? I never understood that either. How you gonna be Kanye West? I'm gonna do an internship.
Yeah,
that's why you got screwed over. That's not you. It's not a great negotiation position. Yeah. You're an intern. He talking about, I want to be the new Walt Disney. You're an intern. It can't be.
I get what you mean. Like it's a little bit
he
weird.
humbled himself though. He humbled himself.
Yeah, but you can also humble yourself too much.
No, but he's an intern, but he's also Walt Disney. You have to pick one.
Yeah,
can't be both at the same time.
Walt Disney started somewhere.
He was not a superstar when he was an intern.
Yeah,
like to me too.
You cannot be the most famous intern in the world and then expect to become Walt Disney.
I'm gonna stick with the OVO.
The whole
OVO collaboration.
That whole Virgil thing is, I think, at least from what it looks, he was just there at the right moment in time. He was just as visible enough. He had an interesting design philosophy.
And do you believe that because Virgil was synonymous with Kanye West in that sphere, he became Virgil Abloh? Or
there's a bunch of streetwear fashion people who jumped off because of Kanye, because they were hanging around with Kanye at the same time when he wanted to do that shit, and most of them are bigger than Kanye right now. There's another guy.
So he's not his own man. So what?
No, now he is. But in the beginning,
there was
definitely
another dude. That's right. Now you mentioned
Fear of God. Jerry Lorenzo is his name, I think.
What's that other dude though? There's another dude with a name. Mention some names.
I'm not gonna mention something.
No.
else.
I'm dead ass.
I don't know where to start.
There was
another dude
like
with
a
a name.
huge. He got his own store now or something.
V-Lone?
No. What's the guy's name, man? I don't wear enough clothes, bro.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
There was another fashion designer.
But
with the name
a few of them started around Kanye because Kanye was basically trying to find friends and people who were doing this shit. So he sought out those people, and with those people, he did those internships and worked their projects with these brands and stuff. And those people just at some point did their own stuff because Kanye was wilding.
But his where I struggle, right?
Okay.
I mean, fulfill your dreams.
Yeah.
But you're the biggest hip hop star in the world.
Yeah.
Biggest music star in the world. Fuck you
Arguably.
Fuck you want to do with clothes? Maybe it's me and I'm not interested in it, but I'm like, so what? I don't see that having as much of an influence as being a superstar in music.
No,
I'm asking.
Maybe I think you're confused because if we look at Kanye West, I think his music is less of a thing at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Well, because it's trash. But if you stick with the quality, hold on. Because if you was making trash clothes, that wouldn't go nowhere either. I'm saying you're at the peak of music. I don't know. I guess if I could pick between being a music superstar and a huge fashion designer, I would pick the music superstar.
Why?
You don't want to do both?
He's not doing both.
I know.
He's not. He's doing music, but he's not doing as.
Come on, bro.
It's not. He's not performing.
That last shit was trash.
He's not performing.
Did you
on the
listen to
same
that?
level as he used to.
Did you listen?
Translation, last thing was trash.
Did you listen to that gospel
I
album?
think it was trash. We did it. We talked about it. We discussed it.
It was not
It was hot trash.
There's one song on it that was probably okay.
There was one song on it that was okay. And then the songs that kind of started okay, he cut it off in the middle. He gave you 2 notes and then he stopped.
Yes.
I'm gonna give him 2 because he's a pagan. You're a pagan. You're biased, but I'm gonna give him 2. 2 songs were great.
To move into some recent stuff,
Trash,
we saw on his Twitter that he is somewhat announcing a new album.
Look at Jeff with the segue.
Yeah,
Look at Jeff with the
smooth. No, but he just tweeted some names: Kanye West, Arthur Jaffa, Project O2, Wash Us in the Blood, and from the forthcoming album, God's Country.
I'm just not seeing. Here's my issue. I don't get it. I don't get okay. So you're Kanye West. I'm still not done with this. Right?
Okay, go ahead.
You're Kanye West.
Okay.
You peak. Excellence. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. You've done art house hip hop album.
But that was his peak. That's
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You're making it all work, right? Superstar. There's so many ways, so many angles you could have taken. He took this. I don't get this.
Okay. No. Let me.
I don't get the angles with the fashion and then also with the religious.
Okay, let's entertain this.
What do you do?
Let's entertain this.
You could have made so many other.
Let's entertain this, right? Okay. What should have
What would
Kanye?
What's a good?
I can tell you what I really saw him doing, right? Because the thing with hip hop that makes it difficult is that it's hard to age it. We're still trying to, because it's very young.
Yeah.
We're still figuring out what aged hip hop sounds like older artists.
I think we're getting there.
He was he was going in that direction just in terms of age. I mean, he's going on 40 now almost.
Yeah.
So what I was seeing him do, you see that already in My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy even, but even after that with Cruel Summer and stuff, was him being more of like
the mastermind behind it.
more concept albums. Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Like kind of what DJ Khaled does, but on a higher level.
Yeah.
Where he's still there, but he more so produces the whole thing. Kind of what he did with Pusha T, Daytona. But then perhaps with a little bit more involvement and a little bit more branding of his own. So it would be still a Kanye album, but then he's developed the concept.
So you want a J electronic type of situation?
No, not like that. More, it'll be closer to what DJ Khaled does, but then the way he does it, which he's kind of been doing that already for a while in his career, but then refining that and going further into that and pushing that, so he can become a bigger, that way he can expand his reach in music.
Yeah.
Or go into the business of music, expand the label.
But he did go into the business of music.
He was good, but then where's come on now, where's I at?
Don't.
That's a painful question, man.
What are you talking about?
Why do you do that?
He was going and then he stopped. That's my problem with
What
it.
does Sai have to do with it?
You know exactly what Sai has to do with it.
What does Sai have to do with it? No, be honest.
They did that guy dirty.
They did him very dirty. Oh my
They
god.
did that boy dirty, man. No, he should. I don't, or go more into the business of like the new. Talk about he wants to revolutionize and change things. Why you ain't start a streaming platform? Why you leave Jay hanging out there by himself? You don't come in with your creativity.
Nah,
you start a stream.
I'm
dead serious.
He's also a dude who wants to do everything himself. If he's not the sole owner of shit, he doesn't like it. If he's not
the sole owner of any of this.
Hold up. If he's not the sole owner. If he's not the sole famous person on this shit, he doesn't like it.
Then do the streaming platform yourself.
I don't know why he didn't do that.
I still feel like hip hop needs its own music streaming platform.
No, I agree with you.
I've said it 1,000 times.
I agree with you.
I think the artists have to come together in the hip hop genre, unionize, start a music streaming platform. Bow, we handle it ourselves. All those labels can go and die.
No, definitely. At some point, something like that needs to happen because all of these people are getting scammed.
All these companies are frauds. All the hip hop. I've said it, man. Listen, I've said it for years. People don't want to listen.
Okay, but wait. Before you continue there, because you have these labels right now that only do a part of a fraction actually of what they used to do.
Yeah, but they ask you to save money.
Yes.
Yeah,
even more.
I agree there. I don't know the figures, but I mean, it could
That's
be.
what they told me.
It's possible. But isn't it transitioning in the right direction though?
No, it's not. No. All these dudes is locked up. He's locked up.
Okay, the 360 deals. Okay, but
even the
360 deals are bad. Okay,
he had
but
some weird ass deal that he has to make music for the rest of his life. That's the theory. That's why he still makes music, because he's in a contract that says he has to make music for the rest of his life. What kind of? How is that even legal?
That's some wild shit.
How is that even legal?
That's some
how can you
insane
even
shit.
enforce a contract like that? So you have to do this for the rest of your life.
It's wild that he signed that. If I would see that on paper, I would run away. Like, the fuck are you talking about?
You want to go do fashion all of a sudden.
I should make music for you in perpetuity. You put
That's what it was. In perpetuity.
You put the word in perpetuity on it and you expect me to sign it. Could you fuck off?
I don't understand what that is.
Nah.
No, but they're all fucked in these deals. You see how they did Megan.
What Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan Thee Stallion.
That was an issue indeed.
No, an issue. They did it dirty.
What happened again? What happened again? Because I didn't follow the whole situation.
She was missing.
She was missing some money, and then she went on to Twitter or Instagram to expose some of it, and then there was some label back and forth.
She couldn't release music for a while.
Yeah,
the stuff. I just don't get it, man. Like, if I look at the music industry now and the framework that's in place, I don't see how you need anything more than a booking agent.
Bro, even these...
That's like a real... Let's really get down to the brass tacks of it. I get... Okay, so distribution, right? It's a lot like the film industry, which has similar problems. Right?
Okay.
Because you have the distribution conversation where they're saying, okay, we're going to handle the marketing. But in the past, distribution also mean they had to figure out how to print the physical CD before that, even vinyl. They would take care of that. They would package it. They would ship. They would do all that. They didn't do it. They press a button and upload it to Spotify.
You could go to TuneCore right now.
You could do that yourself.
Pay like a little bit, and it would put it on for you on there.
You do that yourself. Hire an online marketing agency. Hire a booking agent. We're done. I don't see what else.
Somehow,
you need to book venues.
But
That's
somehow
it.
people are signing still distribution deals. Like even
why would you sign? I don't get why
independent people are
anyone
even
signs
still
a
doing
distribution deal. Also in film, I still don't get why anyone signs a distribution deal. Why don't you go to a marketing?
Because
the only thing they do now is promo.
It's a far greater reach. I believe
I
think it's more structured. No, it's more structured.
Industry.
Okay.
They know people in the industry. They know names.
They don't though. That's the problem.
That's the only thing.
Industry know-how, but they don't know shit. At least, all these. Come on now.
No, I agree there, but no. It makes sense.
I understand
it makes sense what what he's saying, because it used to be that they actually knew people that knew people.
Yeah.
So they could get the music to where it's supposed to be.
They
But
can
now,
get you into
nowadays, the industry is moving so rapidly they can't even keep up because
it's also that they used to make artists. Like they would discover someone, maybe he bubbling a little bit in his city, but that's it. They pick him up, then they promo you. They get the A&R. They don't do that anymore.
But the model
they
is
get
different.
people who are all the way done,
Yeah.
finished package,
Yeah.
all the way ready, and then they go about, oh well, we're gonna sign with us, and it's the what it is the money. Right?
Yeah.
They offer you money to sell your show. They buy the stock while it's
Yes.
still affordable. It's not low, but it's affordable.
And then when the stock rises, they plug
So
a lot
they
of the
basically
profit.
support
basically-
a sure thing. That's they bet on a sure thing.
Yeah, but also as an artist, why? I mean, I get that the money is tempting, but why not say, look, I'm gonna just do it myself and make the money myself?
It's
It's a lack of confidence.
Yeah.
maybe it's not. No. Maybe it's not. It's not that they're maybe impatient.
Also,
Some people are in different circumstances, which then it makes sense that you want to have some money real quick. It happens. But a lot of them just don't know what the fuck is going on and they think, oh, this is the best course of action right now. And they move with that. Most of the time they are fine. Like a lot of these SoundCloud people are fine without shit and have whole tours that they can do without even needing any kind of label of some sorts. So, yeah. It is. Some people need it.
but the label.
I
hit
do
you
think
with a cool,
I do think select few people need it. And
What
those,
do you mean? What are these people?
these are people that still need some development of some sort. Like they might be good on hooks and that kind of stuff, but they don't. They're not good enough to do a whole album or EP by themselves. They need some features, and then you need to know people, and the people who know people are these labels. They have other artists on these labels that you can connect with. So I think that in that sense, it will
No,
work.
I don't think that would be a problem even because nowadays you have social media. You can contact artists.
Yeah, but
dudes
you
just
can
apping
contact
people that they connect
directly.
with
everybody's
themselves.
asking money for shit. So
Yeah, but
if you're
you would-
label made, you can, and also
No, even label
it's-
made
it's
would
past-
you
it's
would
past
ask a
that.
label
have to
made
pay.
money.
You always have to pay.
But it's past that. It's also if you interact with somebody who, for whatever reason, signed and you're unsigned, anywhere you're just independent, you need to deal with that label to get that music out. That alone is also annoying. So if you're signed, you get the label to handle all the legal stuff and you can just focus on your shit. Or you need to get a legal person who's good enough to handle that kind of shit. I don't know if you can find that easy.
I get that. It's like a set package. They handle everything for you.
They have the system they have created the problems that independent people have, for which they would need to come to a label at some point maybe to get rid of some of the problems. It's just a
I just feel
circle
like,
they have created
because again,
themselves.
also the legal issues. Get a lawyer, music lawyer, right? You don't need how complex are the legal issues going to be in this case, the way it is now, right? And I think artists should also artists also work on this being better just by himself. I mean, why them dudes who do a feature every single song? I've always been kind of like,
No, I'm with you on that. Like most of them, if you do a feature every song, you cannot even hold a song by yourself. Why the fuck? What is going on? Yeah, I don't want to listen to you. I want to. But I understand it.
There should be a hip hop streaming platform, man. That's what Jay-Z was trying to do. People didn't take him seriously.
But
So he sold it.
It wasn't exclusively
made
hip hop.
pro-
Do you think it will happen?
It wasn't exclusively hip hop.
It was
though.
hip hop owned.
It was
ownership is what
It was owned by
by a hip hop artist.
And
hip-hop
others.
artists.
No, it was him. He
It was
bought
not
it for
only-
50 mil.
But it wasn't only him.
He bought it for 50 mil from
Yeah.
the Swedish boys.
Yeah, but it wasn't only him.
He bought it by himself. He partnered. He did the promo with those other people. I saw them. Like Madonna was in the video, but she ain't put no money up.
I don't know.
Nah, she ain't put no money.
I don't know.
Yo,
I thought maybe he was the main shareholder. You know what I mean?
No, I would expect something like that. He would maybe be the main shareholder.
Main shareholder.
That they-
No, but
something
it
like
could be what you're saying. It could
What
be true.
I heard is he put down a cool 50 mil by himself. That's what I heard.
Could be.
And then I'm like, and then he rose the stock of it, and then he made profit. Nice.
I
But
do. I do wonder why not more hip hop artists are
Well,
going
you can't
to.
because of the labels. If you now are a hip hop artist and say, okay, so I want to support this new platform, so I'm only putting my music there, the label goes, haha, no. Simple. They say no. You know why? Because they own shares in Spotify. So it's already you're already.
It's not necessarily it's not even necessarily like they own shares in Spotify, but it defeats their bottom line basically
as well. Yeah.
So, but yeah, okay, no, it makes sense. It makes sense.
They're all trapped, man. They're all trapped, and this dude with his big head could have fixed it. That's what I'm saying. This is the type of shit he should have gone and fixed and done. You want to make shoes?
Hey, he chose for that.
No, maybe my lack of appreciation for fashion is showing too much. I don't get it. I don't get how making shoes is gonna change. It does anything.
Nah,
I don't see it. Explain it to me. Explain it, Jeff.
wait,
It's your guy.
wait. Look,
It is actually your
Let Jeff
guy, though.
explain it.
It is
How do you
actually
change
your guy, though.
dude talking about you want to be Steve Jobs. You making shoes though.
that part is weird.
Steve Jobs didn't make no shoes.
That part is weird. No, I don't understand why he chose to go into shoes. But everybody knows hip hop has had like a close relationship to sneakers and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but we need to start thinking differently.
It's not only
Like, you
sneakers,
wanna have an
it's
impact.
just clothes.
Just
Are you
clothing in
sitting
general.
there-
Like
you're
hip hop
sitting
has.
there- You're sitting there talking about I want to have an impact on the world. Oh, let me think. Shoes. That's the best I can come up with.
Yeah, but that
come on now.
something in that guy's mind
Platform,
is different. Yeah.
application, politics.
But to be honest,
who's the fuck?
okay, like on an individual level, he has been successful with the projects he's put out. Look, when it comes to shoes, he is like the equivalent of Jordan. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but he's on the
I
scene.
mean, money-wise.
Clothes-wise,
He
yes.
kind of is. No, the thing is with him,
But what did that do?
He made him a billionaire.
He ain't build no school for nobody. What did he do? He ain't build nobody. What is it? This is my point. We need to. Okay, you know what?
the thing with
I'm gonna let you guys do.
the thing with
I'll
this,
let you guys do this episode.
the thing with this is, I think he himself thought he exactly was thinking about the things you're saying. Like, how do I make a change in this kind of world? How do I contribute
No,
something?
it's not shoes. I can tell you that one.
Hold up. From his perspective and from a hip hop perspective, I could understand why you would choose to do clothing and shoes.
No, I've seen him give his manifesto. I saw Sway.
No.
I saw the Sway interview. I saw the whole manifesto.
No, but just from a hip hop
I just
perspective.
disagree with his philosophy.
What is his philosophy? Of course,
His philosophy, very shortly, but at least I don't know what he's on now because the dude every
different.
year he got a new thing. But
different.
back then when he was yelling all the time,
No, so you don't know the answer, Sway.
Yeah.
That time.
that time he was saying, look, we have the fashion world, right? Keeps this sort of like high fashion, this monopoly on high fashion, high quality clothing, right? And it creates a form of classism between people that have.
I was talking. Indeed, he was talking about classism.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
yeah.
A classism.
So there's
And he was saying there's no racism,
There's
there's
classism. Yes.
which is bullshit. But fine. Say that now. But fine. But fine.
Now he's making an album called God's Country. It's probably going to be very political.
Oh, we'll see about that. No, but he was saying that, which is a good. But it's an interesting point because there's truth to it.
Yes.
His thing was like he wants to remove that whole idea of classism in clothing.
Yes.
By saying everyone has accessibility to the same quality of clothing. So even if you're very poor, you could still be the person who's rich is not necessarily wearing clothes of a higher quality or higher value than you are.
I
To
understand that
level
point.
out,
Yeah.
to now we have an impact and make it. And that's kind of what he sees Steve Jobs did with tech.
Okay, but let's
Whereas he made very high quality tech, well designed tech available.
But it
to
was
the
not
masses
it's not
and all the
affordable.
way
though.
accessible.
It's not affordable.
It's
though.
accessible.
It's accessible,
But it's not affordable.
Yeah, there's a difference.
affordable.
Because his philosophy is his philosophy.
Who's not affordable? Steve Jobs or him?
Steve Jobs.
Both.
Steve Jobs.
No. You need to focus
I
on the
agree
right
with you.
words.
I agree
But his
with you.
philosophy is that he wants to make his clothes accessible and affordable.
I think he's mostly going for accessible, affordable, just sounds nice. Apple is not affordable.
No, indeed.
Apple's not affordable.
They are accessible.
But they're accessible, yes.
Almost everyone has an iPhone.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's the point.
Yes.
Right? Is that it's not affordable, but people still find a way to buy it or a MacBook or things
Yeah.
like that.
Indeed.
And that's
So
what
I
he
think
wants
the
to do.
majority of people use still Android, right? Globally.
Globally,
Yeah,
globally.
indeed.
Globally. In the Western world, I think iPhone.
Mostly Europe, I think, even so.
Yeah, right? iPhone is more.
iPhone for
Yeah,
sure.
but the shares are dropping a little bit when it comes to
it's moving all the time. Yeah,
Yeah, because iPhone's trash.
Hey, subject.
it's subjective. You have your own opinion. We're not gonna fight you on that.
You wait till the Chinese come. It's going to be done with all your iPhones.
They came.
And they came for Android.
They still coming.
They came for Android.
They still coming.
They came for Android
They
first
still
because they can get into
and
Android.
they want to use that and compete with. What do you not understand? They're gonna compete with the other ones. That's what I'm saying.
They already did. They're already competing with.
They're still cooking though. Yeah, they got some new stuff coming. Y'all guys sleep. They're still cooking over there.
Wasn't Huawei second on worldwide?
How?
It was for.
That's my point.
What?
How though? That's my point.
They have 1 billion people.
They're on some fraud shit over there. Yeah, that's my point. That's what I'm trying to explain.
They have 1 billion people in that country. They can do whatever.
I could see them just sending everyone on Earth on Huawei and being like, see, now our phone is the most popular. They just send it to you for free. They just send everyone one for free. See, now our phone is the most popular.
It's in your home listening
I
to
can
your
see
shit.
them do something like that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Come on.
As long as protection.
Because they're making the super.
isn't
They're
a
gonna start
thing,
making
though.
the super cheap ones. That they're gonna share. They're gonna share with people. In
But they're
Africa.
already cheap.
Oh yeah, but cheaper.
But they already these phones you're talking about, they already exist, and basically a lot of Dutch people or a lot of European people buy these phones or order these phones online and get them shipped, like the OnePlus and those type of phones.
Yeah, those.
They're
But that's
quite
Android
cheap.
though.
Yeah, they're Android, but I mean,
Who am I?
Oh yeah,
That
okay,
brand's
okay,
too-
okay.
But I know you mean the affordable.
Isn't
smartphone.
Asian OnePlus? Aren't those
I think it's Chinese as well.
Chinese? Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah, I think OnePlus is Chinese. I'm not 100% sure.
look it up.
Jeff gonna do his job. But okay,
We haven't introduced ourselves.
So, how many minutes in, man? Half
30.
an hour in, 30 minutes in. This is the Three Angry Men podcast. My name's Oliver,
My name is Duncan.
My name is Jeffrey.
and we're gonna continue. So,
OnePlus is Chinese.
Yeah, there you
so
go.
Kanye has a deal with Gap, has a new album coming, and is spilling drinks at Dr. Dre's studio.
Yes.
This is the sum up.
All right.
Let's talk about the Gap deal. Jeff's gonna explain. Jeff is the fashion correspondent of the show.
I'm not a fashion
Jeff's gonna explain to us what this Gap deal means.
So-
Take it away.
Okay.
Take it away, Jeff.
So Kanye West, his Yeezy line, and Gap have basically signed a 10-year.
Did you just say
deal.
Kanye
You see-
and Kanye West? What?
Kanye West's Yeezy line
Oh, okay.
and Gap
Yeah.
have signed a 10-year deal.
See, there you go again with them 10-year type of deals. Take it easy.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's
Give
a
it
lot at once.
year, see how it goes. All right, man.
The first thing that happened after they signed that deal or announced that deal was basically that Gap's shares soared by 36%.
Y'all gonna buy the stock?
No.
Gap stock? You gonna buy some?
No.
Why not?
I might look into it.
Business correspondent Duncan's gonna explain to us why you ain't buy the stock.
Why making everybody a correspondent?
Why would you just randomly buy stock?
It's rising.
What?
It's going to rise even more.
It's gonna
As
go
soon
up.
as those clothes drop.
but it has already risen.
No, as soon as
But
those
it's not-
clothes drop.
But it's still rising though.
Yeah, I know, but
This
I
is
mean,
this ain't even this is the pre-rise.
Yes,
Yeah, I know.
if that collection drops,
but is it really the pre-rise? Like 36% up,
They gonna do a little
36% up.
They gonna do.
You should have been like before the announcement or literally during the announcement. You should have bought the stock.
No.
you too focused on the first
Bro.
wave. There's a second wave coming.
Of course,
there's
there's a second
multiple
wave,
waves coming.
But you're a laggard.
every season stuff actually comes out.
Get on the
It's
wave.
gonna get.
Then you're late. You're already
See,
too late.
See, you ain't about them finance.
You're already
ain't
too
about
late.
to find it.
You're already too late.
All right. So
You ain't banking. You didn't
Basically-
watch Wolf of Wall Street.
basically the Yeezy
I
Gap
actually
line.
watched it twice at least, man.
Yeah, Jordan Belfort would have bought them. I guarantee that.
Okay.
You should have bought Gap the stock when it was down before Kanye was
business correspondent.
100%.
That was it.
100%.
That's the
100%.
business correspondent.
So the clothing brand will be introduced. The first line of the brand will be introduced in the first half of 2021. The Yeezy Gap line will include modern, elevated basics for men, women, and kids at accessible price points. The financial terms.
You know he wrote that.
Yes.
You know this is a line he wrote. Hold on. Modern elevated basics for men, women, and kids at accessible price points. Jeff, take it away. Fashion correspondent. Let's go. What's that? What does that mean?
Modern elevated basics.
Modern elevated basics. How is it modern? How is it elevated and basic at the same time? Like, explain to me how something is elevated and then basic at the same time. I'm dead ass. Explain.
No,
to
I'm
me.
looking at him. Like, I'm looking at him.
Explain it.
I don't know how
Fashion
you.
correspondence.
I don't know how you make
Fashion
it.
correspondence.
I don't know how you make a basic
Elevated
elevated.
basics.
The only thing I can imagine him doing is he's gonna do some wild shit with material. He's gonna say this is cashmere or some shit.
To be honest, no, I'm gonna be honest here. Okay, I think there's this whole thing. I don't think it's going to work. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's gonna be fire.
I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work.
Business correspondence. Yeah,
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna elaborate.
The hot take.
So basically,
I dead ass. This is your episode.
So Gap, right? Gap. What is Gap known for?
I think you should finish this Gap thought though, because we'll
And we're back.
go into because
And
we'll
we're back.
segue into we about to punch in.
Yeah.
You about to explain to us why the Kanye deal with Gap ain't gonna work. Jeff says fire.
Yes. Yes.
I said I don't know shit. Dunker, business correspondent.
I think that Gap shit is gonna that Gap line is gonna be gangbusters. People are gonna love it. The white kids that love to buy
Dunker, the
Kanye
bank.
shit.
Wait.
Bank boy,
First of all, I have nothing to do with whatever you said.
a resident.
So listen,
banker.
so basically, no, that was Jeff. He works at a bank. So it is true. So basically, my argument here is that if we look at Gap and what Gap is known for, it's and the clientele it basically attracts. It has it's not really close to what Yeezy has done before or in the past. So if I look at his portfolio and what Gap is offering at the moment, the two do not really
You don't think
Sync.
Gap customers want elevated basics?
What does that even mean?
Come on, man. Everybody wants elevated basics.
That's Gap's.
I mean regular
that's
basics.
Gap's whole
What does it
thing.
mean?
I mean basics, no, but
I don't know
elevated
what that means,
basics. Come on now.
Okay. Okay.
So the point is because like Yeezy, Kanye West, what his goal is to get more.
Oh, I see what they're doing. Look at this. No, go back.
Okay, so for your information, so we're looking
They're trying
at
to go
the
past
Gap
No,
official
but scroll
site,
up though. Thank you.
Gap.com.
This is what I was looking for. And then, but you have to connect it to the picture under it. You see?
Yeah.
You have to understand the branding here. They ain't playing.
They put up a Black Lives Matter banner and put a black woman in the banner below
Which
it.
I mean, it's beautiful. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I see what you guys do.
It's the branding. But continue.
So yeah, why did you even go to the Gap
I want to
site?
see what they call elevated basic.
But it's not there yet.
They have some other basics.
So go to basics.
these are just the
Let me
basics.
see. Let me see the basics.
So these are the basics.
These are,
So you want to add?
Untucked.
how do you do this elevated?
So
like
if you
this
go,
is,
if you,
You about to elevate.
this is like a regular dress
about
shirt.
to elevate the. You know what he means.
so basically they sell basics, right?
Yes.
So they sell basics of all sorts. So if we're talking about clean shirts, if we're talking about basic shirts, dress shirts, whatever, that's what they sell. And now you want to add Kanye West, the Yeezy line, to the Gap brand. It is possible, but the chances are slim.
I see.
That's all I'm saying. Because
I see-
I don't see it. It's not gelling.
bro. You know the kids who bought the Yeezy shoes, slept on the street for that shit. You remember those? You saw did you remember? Do you remember the reports that came out in the Netherlands when the first?
Yeah, but
few-
you're going off.
Hold up.
The share
Hold
like
the
force
kids,
of
the kids
Yeezy.
who went on the street for
Yeah.
the first Yeezy shoe.
100%.
Those same kids will be sleeping in front of a Gap whenever this shit comes out.
I get that concept. I get that idea.
It's gonna move. Those kids are gonna make sure that the hype beast or whatever site
No, but
We're
I don't
right
see
about
it,
this
though.
shit
I
there.
don't see it
And
though. Why
people
would they?
move.
Why would they? Because it's not exclusive.
we'll see. If it is not exclusive at all. No, even shit that is not exclusive. Like some of the shoes come out every once in a while, and people still go crazy about it. So even the shit that is not exclusive, people
but-
really go for.
no,
it.
but just get it.
I know.
No,
It's different. It's
no,
different.
but Jeff, listen. If you look at Yeezys, like the whole brand, it is based on exclusivity,
Yes.
on supply and demand.
Yes.
Because Yeezy, and even on the resale market, I'm not even going to get into that shit. That's your bag.
That's
but
all
like on the resale market, you can still sell your Yeezys from last season.
Yes.
For I think double or tripled your price.
Oh, you think that's not gonna happen with this shit?
I don't think so, because it's not going to be exclusive like that.
If they empty the store,
yeah.
it will take like a month before the next shipping comes in. They will sell this shit for thousands of dollars and make money off of this. I've seen this happen so many times at Adidas, like a regular shoe that you know will come back in like 2 months.
How come? Because that whole reselling, streetwear reseller game is a whole game, right?
It's a whole
100%.
It's a different kind of.
Like, why EA never start a platform for it? There's platforms for it. Why he never start his own platform?
I don't know.
Since he's the fucking king of that. His shoes are the ones where that happens with the craziest and the most.
Arguably,
Why
his
is he a streetwear
his first Nike shoe started this whole shit.
Arguably. Yeah, now there's apps where you can sell basically.
Yeah.
You can resell fucking streetwear, like exclusive shoes that you bought. Why didn't you build a platform?
I think he's more into selling new shit. I don't know.
No, I'm saying build a platform.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to do the sales. Yeah. I'm saying build a platform. Other people, let's resell.
Kanye's
and then you own the platform.
Kanye's a weird.
Why
dude,
are we not
man.
thinking into? Okay,
we'll get there. We'll get
to the.
Wait, man. Finish your.
No, but why? I mean, because what I said before, right?
What did you say?
You're a superstar.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking biggest star in the world with music, arguably.
Yeah.
You don't gonna make fucking shoes now. I don't get it.
It's weird.
And you tell me you're gonna change the world with shoes and t-shirts.
Like if he was a basketball player or NFL player or any other sport, I would understand it a little bit more. But it worked out for him somehow.
You want to change the world, build a platform.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Because he's not an athlete or whatever.
He's not an athlete at all.
So it doesn't matter. Why? Because why does it matter if he's a?
No, it makes more sense in that sense when you do a shoe. When you make a shoe. When you make a sneaker, like the first few shoes he made,
I see the logic.
Were basketball shoes.
Yeah, Jordan shoes.
All the first Nike Yeezys were basically basketball shoes. He basically reformed into fashion shoes, which is fine, but at the same time, it is a little bit weird.
I think it makes sense with hip hop. I think it makes sense with hip hop.
It does.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Because it's all about. Literally from head to toe, what you are wearing, your what you wear is your image.
Hip hop culture has pulled the basketball and shoes and fashion and all that has pulled multiple stuff into its umbrella. So yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense in the end. That's why I say like it moves. It does what it does. But at first, like
I just realized we doing a fashion podcast. Jeff's sitting here in shorts. I just caught that.
I'm chilling.
What you doing?
I'm chilling.
Oh, you couldn't.
What? You what? You what?
I'm chilling.
You couldn't get you some slacks or nothing.
Nah, man.
You didn't have nothing.
Nah. It was this kind of day.
No type of jeans and okay, I see you.
It was this
I mean, you home. It is what it is.
Exactly.
That was my tidbit for today. That was my little comment.
Another topic we're going into is
you
this.
You remember
want to get into complex or what are we doing?
Versus? Before we get into that, like you remember that day when we went into the business meeting?
Ik heb hier al geen zin in. Ik heb wel geen zin in.
We went into the business meeting. This dude got his fucking shirt tucked into his ass.
Bro,
what is this dude doing, man?
I was wearing a backpack that was moving my shirt up.
We had to save his life. We had to save your life, man.
Save my life from what?
You had the back of your shirt tucked into your ass like this. We had to save his life, man. I had to jump and everything.
I was wearing a backpack. My shirt was creeping up a little bit. It was a little bit too tight. The backpack was too tight on my back. It's fine. It happens.
You didn't even understand where you were going, man.
I think that was it for this podcast.
What do you want me to say?
I think we're going to fade it out from here.
What do you want me to say, man?
Like, thank you for listening. Find us on Spotify, Instagram.
There we go. Jeff with the outro. Do it.
iTunes, YouTube, everywhere.
You better upload it up there. Though.
We're going to upload it. Shut the fuck up.
Till next time.
Till next time. Thank you for listening.
Peace.
Do we have time for another one or no?